It was not the Express, the Mail, or the Times that exposed this. This exposed by Nick Griffin.
Concerned only with censoring the British National Party and not with the rights or interests of the British people. They clearly care more about prosecuting the British National Party rather than investigating Muslim criminal conspiracies against young white girls.
Our children have the right to protection in their own homeland. Other nations protect their children, we must protect ours.
What they do to our girls is half of the story, which is now in the news. What they do with the boys is the other half of the story entirely. And the girls are there for gang rape and sex and pleasure, and the boys get the life kicked out of them, including in this town, and nothing's said about it. And we're here to do something about it. As you can see, we're getting a really good response. The interesting thing to see is we've got several TV crews, including Sky, that are taking pictures of us going through this precinct, and the great response we're getting from ordinary people. We'll see if they show it. I doubt it. They'll show something like that, but they won't show just how much support we've got from the ordinary, decent people of Oldham. But we've got it, we know that, that's what matters. Cheers. Can you pass another one on to a friend as well?
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye.
Saturday, 8th of January, it's in the morning, it's a very cold Lancashire day in Oldham. And with Nick Griffin, we're having a stunning demonstration in the middle of Oldham just before this election. Nick, what's going on here?
Well, obviously we're campaigning for Derek. The election's this Thursday. We're absolutely in the middle of Oldham town centre here in the Spindles part. And we've got a team, we've about 60 people here now. I think we've got them scattered out around the place, talking to people, passing them leaflets. I've done a tour around of the whole bit. Great response from people, really good day.
Yeah. Now, we've had Sky News here, so hopefully this will be replicated throughout the country nationwide today, shouldn't it?
Well, it should be. The thing that they should show, of course, we've had several TV cameras came round on that circuit of the precinct with me, and all of them got shot after shot of local Oldhamers coming up, shaking my hand, taking leaflets for the friends as well. That's what they should be showing, to show just how much resonance there is for our message here. Somehow I guess they won't.
No, I mean, driving up this morning, both of us were quite taken aback with the brazenness of the bias of the media. Bearing in mind they try to put you in jail twice for highlighting the grooming of children, the rape of children, let's be honest. I mean, how do you feel when a joker like Jack Straw is given the plaudits?
Well, obviously it's outrageous. The funniest thing, or most bizarre thing of the Sky News interview I did a few minutes ago was the woman accused me of jumping on Jack Straw's bandwagon. Now, we got here, you'll remember this one, British National Party's report on hate crimes, racism cuts both ways. We put this out about 3 years ago, and in there, on page 8, whole page, racist grooming, what it is and how to stop it. And there we are, it says here, pointed out, we got involved in this campaign heavily from 2004, when we had parents in a number of towns, including Oldham, coming up and telling us this is going on, something's got to be done. So the establishment have had 7 or 8 years. Jack Straw's, this has been going on in Blackburn under his nose for the last 10 years for sure, and he hasn't lifted a finger. All they did was accuse us of racism for raising the issue, and as you say, tried twice to put me in prison for making speeches about this issue and urging people to get involved politically, to put political pressure on the police chiefs to address this. And because, while Yorkshire Police in particular spent hundreds of thousands of pounds trying to jail me, if they put that money and that effort into getting to grips with the grooming gangs, there'd be hundreds of young girls and their families in places like Bradford, all over West Yorkshire, right now, with decent lives instead of their lives in tatters. It really is one of the scandals of our age, but I'm so glad that finally the story's broken in a big way.
Yeah. Of course, here in Oldham, we campaigned years before that, the murder of Gavin Hopley as well, which is another thing, isn't it?
That's the other thing. And actually, what we got here in the last few days with the Times, and then Clegg, absurdly, leading a party riddled with paedophiles, suddenly, and people who just want to Islamify Britain, suddenly saying he's concerned about this issue, straw and so on. Well, let him talk about the other side of this coin, because the Islamic community, this Muslim thuggery, isn't just directed against our girls. Our girls are sex toys. Our girls are just meat for these people, but the boys, our boys, are there as victims, and Gavin Hopley was brutally beaten to death in this town years and years ago. And again, nothing's said, nothing's done, and all over the country, where the girls are the targets for sex attacks, the boys are the targets for violent racist attacks, that's got to come out as well, and again, something finally has to be done to stop it.
I think 2 or 3 weeks back there was something on the BNP website about the British National Party becoming more outward, more direct, more out on the streets. I feel personally like my country, my culture has been eaten alive with the way things are going on. Is this what we're going to see now with the BNP? Are we going to see more direct approaches like this, more in-your-face kind of politics?
We're going to see a lot more. Just a reminder for people, just about now I think, we've got people assembling down in Bletchley in Milton Keynes, a big British National Party demonstration against a proposed mosque that's not wanted by people in an English community there. It's being built. So yeah, there's a much more street action, street activity by the British National Party to draw to people's attention what's going on, and in particular this grooming issue. I can assure you over the next few months we are going to make that a really powerful point, because now the Times have broken the issue. They can't pretend it doesn't happen anymore. They can't pretend, as they have done, that we're making it up. But nevertheless, you bet your life that although the police will say they're taking it seriously, they will only take action if they're pushed and pushed and pushed by local communities. And it's going to be our job to provide that leadership for local communities to get justice for these girls. Thank you.